Good afternoon. Myself, Dr. V.P. Patil, working as an Associate Professor, Department in Botany. For the today's topic, photosynthesis. Sun is main source of the energy for the living organism. And here, chlorophyll pigments and chlorophyll contain living organisms. They are trap the solar energy and convert into chemical energy, and this process or this mechanism is essential for input of energy of living world. They define the photosynthesis. What is meant by photosynthesis? Here it is defined as synthesis of glucose molecules require simple inorganic substances, that is carbon dioxide and water molecules. Also this process in the presence of here light and require the chlorophyll pigments to complete this process. At the time of photosynthesis, evolution of the oxygen molecule, this is a byproduct. Then equation of this photosynthesis, here 6 carbon dioxide molecules plus 12 H2O, that is water molecules, here combined together in the presence of light and chlorophyll synthesize 1 molecule of glucose contain 686 kilocalorie energy and 6 molecules of water and 6 molecules of oxygen. Here oxygen, that is byproduct of this reaction. Then all green plants and some photosynthetic bacteria, they are also here they trap the solar energy and synthesis own food material. And here in the absence of solar energy and some bacteria and blue-green algae, they do not synthesize own food material but require the energy for their synthesis of food material. But these bacteria, for example blue-green bacteria and here few bacteria, they are absence of chloropigments, then they are also here the synthesized food material with the help of their photosynthetic pigments. They are located in their lamellae of thylakoids. And then study of here which part is responsible for the photosynthesis. Here particularly in the plants here involved in photosynthesis, that is called as site of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis takes place in green parts of the plant, especially mostly leaf or leaves are involved in photosynthesis. Except here leaves, also some part of the plants also involved. For example here young stems, then here young fruits, they are also involved because young stem and young skin of the fruit shows the green color because of the dominant pigment, that is chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B are present in their particular organs of the plants. Therefore leaves, young stem and rind or skin of the fruit involved in photosynthesis. But here mostly leaves here shows the special type of tissues called as mesophyll cells, which are contain rich chloroplast. And chloroplast is a key point during the photosynthesis because chloroplast contain the photosynthetic pigment, that is chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Then blue-green algae and few bacteria, if chloroplasts are absent, then they are involved in photosynthesis because here except their photosynthetic pigments, bacteria and blue-green algae shows the thylakoids or lamellae. And observe here little in plants, especially mesophyll cells. 5 mesophyll cells here involved in photosynthesis. If you take the transverse section of the leaf, observe their internal structure. The mesophyll cells are here divided into 2 parts, palisade mesophyll and spongy mesophyll cell. Here spongy and palisade, here structurally different, both cells are contain the chloroplast. Therefore chloroplast and their pigments are involved in photosynthesis. Therefore in plant parts the majority or large amount of chlorophyll pigments are present, especially in chlorocamatous cells, especially mesophyll cells, they are involved in photosynthesis. Observe here internal structure of these chloroplasts. Next part here, the study of the structure of the chloroplast. Observe under the light microscope. The chloroplast shows here the interior structure and outer double wall membrane. This double wall membrane here collectively called as peristrobium. But observe there the structure of the chloroplast. Here chloroplast appear as a green colored structure because chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, both pigments are dominant in chloroplast, therefore appear green color. Then observe the size of the chloroplast in higher plant as well as lower plant. In higher plants, chloroplast size is larger than the lower plants. Observe the higher plants, the chloroplast especially the lancet, discoid or oval inside. In algal members, star cell chloroplast observing zygoderma, and here the ribbon-shaped structure observing spiroglyra, called as spiral chloroplast. Because of this, the structure of the chloroplast is spiral, therefore this algal member is called as spiroglyra. Study of here the chemical composition of the chloroplast. The analysis of this here, the chloroplast, there is especially their organic constituents, the proportion of the organic constituents here different. The maximum observed here the percentage, that is proteins 35 to 55%, lipids 20 to 30%, carbohydrates range is variable, not exactly the range of these carbohydrates. Chlorophylls 9%, carotenoids 4.5%, nucleic acids, that is RNA and DNA. RNA 3 to 4.5% and DNA 0.02 to 0.1%. This is chemical composition or analysis of this chloroplast. Then study of ultrastructure of the chloroplast. This structure observed under the electron microscope and detail their interior as well as here their structure of this chloroplast. This chloroplast is divided into three major components. First component is called as peristrobium, second component is called as stroma, and third component it is called as grana. The peristrobium it is a double wall membrane bounded by here outer and inner membrane. Therefore, collectively it is called as peristrobium. The outer and inner membrane here shows a small space. This space is fully filled of this fluid. This fluid is called as periosteal fluid. Then both layer, outer and inner membrane, is composed of lipid and proteins. Therefore, it is called as this membrane is lipoproteins in nature. This is the outer structure of the chloroplast called as peristrobium. Then second part of this, the components of this chloroplast called as stroma. Stroma is a colloidal, colorless fluid, or it is called as matrix. The matrix contain here maximum the enzymes. These enzymes are required for their dark reaction of the photosynthesis. Addition to these enzymes, also presence of here the nucleic acids, that is RNA, DNA, and minimum here presence of vitamins and presence of here 70 S ribosomes in the stroma. Then here the DNA, RNA, both the nucleic acids are present in their chloroplast, no doubt, but the ratio or percentage of this RNA DNA is here variable. As DNA is present in their chloroplast, therefore, with the help of the DNA, our DNA is responsible for the self-replication and semi-autonomous cell organelles of the chloroplast. Then third components of this chloroplast called as grana. Therefore, study of here details the structure of the grana. Grana is embedded into stroma. Already I have studied the matrix. It is called as matrix, colloidal, or it is called as fluid. That fluid here contains grana. Singular it is called as grana, which is green colored structure. Because of this, maximum pigments are present in their grana. Therefore, it is a green colored structure. Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B both are dominant in the grana. Singular it is called as granum. Granum consists of thylakoids. Observe the structure of these thylakoids. Thylakoid membrane, it is called as also thylakoid lumen, also called as here grana lamella. thylakoids, this arranged one above the other, form a single structure. The thylakoids range here 2 to 100 thylakoid arranged one above the other and form a single structure. This is called as granum. And granum, especially thylakoids, inner layer of these thylakoids possess the number of the quantasomes, or it is called as the photosynthetic units. These photosynthetic units or quantasomes within the thylakoids observe here the number of the pigments. These called as the pigment molecules. These pigment molecules observed in their domain or space observed in the thylakoids. The number of the pigments here, the carotenoids, the chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, xanthophylls. These pigments are observed or synthesized in especially thylakoid. Specifically, it is called as single granum. And on the basis of these pigments are here help to photosynthesis in their plants. And these pigments here form two systems. These systems are called as specifically the PS1 called as pigment system 1 and pigment system 2. Then grana, they are not loosely arranged within the stroma, in the chloroplast. Both or number of the grana, they are attached, they are bounded with the help of this lamina. This is called as grana laminae, or this membrane is called as the stroma laminae, not grana laminae. This is called as stroma laminae. This structure also called as here the thread membrane. And function of this thread membrane or stroma laminae is the transport of material from one granum to other granum with the help of this stroma laminae or thread membrane. Next part of this here, the next unit, the study of their photosynthetic pigments. Photosynthetic pigments, the pigments are involved during the photosynthesis, absorb the light, that is solar, they are converted into chemical energy. The light energy absorbed by the photosynthetic pigments in their plants, that is especially chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B. These two important and dominant pigments observe the chloroplast. Therefore, these pigments are essential during the photosynthesis. The rest of the pigments here, they are also absorb the energy. They are absorb the light, that absorb the solar energy, no doubt. But they do not directly involve the photosynthesis. These pigments are absorb light or energy. They transport toward the chlorophyll A. Therefore, except chlorophyll A, the rest of the pigments are called as accessory pigments. Here, the study of here the different types of photosynthetic pigments. There are main three pigments here. The chlorophylls. These chlorophylls, they are also divided into differentiated into 7 pigments: chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, chlorophyll C, D, E, and the rest of the pigments, that is carotenoids and phycoblains. Then carotenoids is another important pigments. Carotenoids actually not as soluble in water, they are soluble in organic solvents like benzene or alcohol. Carotenoid pigments are divided into two pigments, carotenes and xanthophylls. The carotenes observed in their plants externally identify on the basis of their color. If orange color appear on their leaf, definitely the pigments inside the carotenoids. The carotenoids are divided into carotenes and xanthophylls. Xanthophylls shows the light yellow color appear because of the maximum xanthophylls are synthesized in their leaves. They appear the yellow color, definitely synthesize maximum xanthophylls. Both pigments here show the different colors, orange and yellow color. Then next, third important pigments, they are help absorb light and supply to their chlorophyll A for their synthesis of food material, not involved directly, because this pigment is called as accessory pigments, and which is water soluble, and this pigment is divided into two parts, two types of phycoblains, phycoerythrins and phycoblains. These two pigments are also observed in their especially chloroplast. Then study of here the structure of the chloroplast. Observe the chloroplast structure. Here chloroplast structure divided into two main parts called as head and tail. Head and tail both structure observe or looks like a kite. Here expanded head because of the head is made up of the non-ionic magnesium atoms, and observe here four pyral rings, and with the help of this four pyral rings, large head, and this head it is called as profiling head. And tail, observe the elongated tails, then it is a lipophilic. This tail it is called as phytol tail. And overall, whole structures look like a kite. Then next part here, the study of the carotenes. Already you have the observe here structure of this leaves. The orange color appear because of the synthesis of carotenoids. The carotenoids here observe the carotenoids shows two types, carotenes and xanthophylls. Phytoglyphs, that is the next important pigments. Here there are two types, phytocyanin and phytoerythrates. This is the overall structure of these lines appear that color because maximum synthesize here phytoglyphs, it shows the here color. Thank you. Ani sir.
Thank you.